Shalom. All praise goes to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Waha Rakah Kwedash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Also, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. Ezekiel 33 and verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and the children of the Most High are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, on down to you so-called Mexicans. It says, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, and the Most High is about to bring the sword upon the land. Now, one form of the sword, Psalms 17 and verse 13, it says, arise, O Lord, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, disappoint him. So one form of the sword is a him, which is a man. It says, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. When you read the book of Job 9 and 24, it tells us who is the wicked. All right. Now, a lot of people can't see that because the Most High have blinded their eyes. All right. From who the wicked is. But the wicked has been revealed in these times. And the wicked is a form of the Most High sword. Okay. And the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called modern day white race, which begins with their top tier elites, the Most High is going to put the spirit upon them to bring their new world order, or to make a strong attempt to bring their new world order. Okay? When we read the book of Revelation 13 and verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And this is what the wicked is about to put forth, which is the C-hip. And that C-hip is going to lead to that agenda that they want to accomplish. But they're not going to be able to accomplish it. And this is our job, to warn you that this is about to take place upon the soils of America. Now, when we go back to the book of Ezekiel 33 and verse 2 again, it says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, all right, and we have been set as watchmen, all right, whatever coast that you're upon, okay, you are set to be a watchman unto the people, which is Israel. Verse 33 and 3, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's our job, because as the book of Hebrews 11 and verse 7 tells us, by faith, nor being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, move with fear. And that's what we're doing. The Most High have revealed his secrets unto us, his servants, the prophets, okay, of things not seen as yet. And we are what? Moving with fear. And a form of us moving with fear is going out on the highways and byways and hedges in season and out of season, doing sit downs to what? Blow the trumpet in the form of teaching. All right. It says, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world. And we're telling 2/3 of our people and the rest of the heathen nations, all right, that you're going to die, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. And that's the end goal, all right, to be delivered, all right, to be made joint heirs with Yahushua, and that's through faith. And what? Continuing in the job. Ezekiel, verse 33 and 3 again. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So it's going to be your fault that you didn't take heed to the warning trumpet. Okay, we was blowing a tornado warning, all right, and it sounded like a popsicle truck unto you. So you didn't take cover, all right. You wasn't aware that danger was coming. Why? Because the Most High blinded your eyes and closed your ears. All right, you're tone deaf. Okay. Verse 5, it says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. Yeah, because it didn't sound like a tornado warning unto you. All right, it sounded like a carnival ride. Okay, so you didn't take cover. It says, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. All right, so those that hear the sound of this trumpet, all right, in the form of us teaching, okay, and warning you of things to come, all right, if you take heed unto that, you're going to take cover. And what's the covering? Psalms 91 and verse 1. And it reads, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, which is in his truth, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. All right. Here's that word shadow, or the phrase under the shadow. Strong's H6738. It says shadow, shade as protection. All right. So if you abide in this truth, all right, and really believe in this truth through faith, it's going to be your place of protection. All right. Ezekiel 33 and verse 4, it says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. Verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. And that's what this is about, deliverance. All right, because things about to get real rough. All right, we're warning you about the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we're warning you about a massive famine. Okay, which is a lack of physical bread and physical water. Okay, we're warning you that the power is going to go out. Okay, apparitions are going to be floating around. Your worst fears are going to come to reality. They're going to come true. All right, but if you have a protective hedge, which is this truth, which is the names Yahweh, Yahushua, you're going to have a place of deliverance. Okay, a place of protection from the turmoil that's about to happen. All right, verse 6, it says, but if the watchman seeth the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and then we have a lot of watchmen, self-proclaimed watchmen, that are not correctly blowing the trumpet and warning the people. It says, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. See that? So we're what? Getting the blood off of our hands, because we're doing the job. All right, we're doing what we was commanded to do, which is warn the people. Isaiah 56 and 10, concerning those that are not properly blowing the trumpet or properly being real watchmen, Isaiah 56:10, it says, his watchmen are blind, meaning they don't have the sight, all right? They can't see what's to come, okay? Because remember, Noah was warned of things not seen as of yet, meaning he had the spirit of Yahweh, which is the spirit of prophecy. He had the spirit to say before, which a watchman stand upon his watch, all right, and see afar, okay? And that's what we're doing, standing upon our watch and seeing down the road, so to speak. So it says his watchmen are blind, meaning they can't see. They are all ignorant, meaning they are not in the know. It says they are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. And a dog is a natural alarm system, all right? You set your dog in your yard, and the dog is a natural alarm system. When an enemy tries to infiltrate, the dog is going to warn you, okay? But these watchmen are dumb dogs, meaning they can't bark, okay? It says sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. So they're sleeping upon the job, okay? And due to them doing that, when the sword come upon the land and take the people and those that follow them, and they haven't made them aware of what's to come, that blood of those people is going to be upon those watchmen's hands. Ezekiel 33 and verse 6 again. But if the watchmen see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. Verse 7, it says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. And that's what we're supposed to do, okay? Hear what the Spirit is saying unto us, all right, and relay that light, okay? The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 1, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Verse 2, and the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, answered me and said, write the vision, which are the prophecies, all right, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read of it. And that's what we're doing. We're telling you the vision plainly, that America shall be destroyed. And before America shall be destroyed, is going to be sequence of events that's going to happen, all right, upon the soils of America. Once again, such as the famine, the great and terrible famine, all right, power outages. Esau Edom is going to try to make their C-HIP mandatory, all right? They're going to try to complete their wicked agenda. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. So it's not going to happen when you think it's going to happen. But at the end it shall speak, and we are at the end. We're at the end of Esau Edom's rulership, and the visions are speaking. The C-HIP is right in front of everybody's face, whether you can see it or not. It says, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. Ezekiel 33 and verse 8, it says, when I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, and that's what we're doing. We're saying unto the wicked, all right? And this is not speaking about the wicked, okay? Esau Edom, beginning with their top tier elites, they are the wicked. But we're speaking to those that do wickedly, okay? Which is 2/3 of our people, all right? And those that are amongst 2/3 of our people that are set to be saved will come up out of that, okay? They'll hear the sound of this trumpet, and they'll repent and turn back to the Most High through Yahweh Shai, all right, and be delivered. It says, when I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou doest not speak to warn the wicked of his way, That wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Verse 9, it says, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it. So we have done the job of a prophet, and we want to continue to do the job of a prophet. We want to warn our people, all right, of things to come, whether they hear or forbear. It says, if he do not turn from his way, meaning if he don't hear you, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul, meaning you got all the blood off of your hand and you completed the mission, all right? And that leads to deliverance, and that's the end goal, deliverance. We all want deliverance from the terrible time that's about to hit the soils of America. And if you continue to do the job that the Most High allowed you to do through Yahweh Shai, all right, you're going to what? Reach that pinnacle, all right, which is deliverance. We want to be made joint heirs. We want to be just like Noah. Let's read it one more time. Hebrews 11. And verse 7, it says, by faith. So we want to continue in the faith. All right, by faith, Noah, being warned of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. And that's the end goal, all right, to become heir, all right, of the righteousness which is by faith. And that's to be made joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. How do we do that? Be obedient to what we was commanded to do, which is warn the people as being the true watchman. So Lord willing, I pray that this made sense and that this was edifying. Shalom, DTA.